What is canonical definition of marriage? Dearly beloved friends, you are watching the episode of Catholic Marriage Forum. I am Reverend Father Thaddeus Anyebu, OP. If you are joining us for the first time, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Catholic Marriage Forum. Marriage in the canon law. Canon law describes marriage as a covenant between a man and a woman in which they establish between themselves a partnership of their whole life, which by its very nature is ordered to the good of the spouses, procreation and education of their children. In this canonical definition of marriage, let us highlight important elements of marriage. The first element is marriage exists between two persons, between a man and a woman who are juridically capable of contracting marriage. It means that only those who are free from impediments can validly contract marriage. Only those who have the natural capacity to make judgments can enter into marriage. So one who is mentally derailed, who finds it difficult to make a judgment, to evaluate in favor and against a particular action, cannot validly contract marriage in the church. The person is not juridically able. The second element is partnership of their whole life. Marriage emphasizes permanence, stability. In other words, anyone who enters into marriage while excluding the permanent nature of marriage contracts marriage invalidly. Someone may enter into marriage bearing in mind that after 1 year or 2 years, he or she, will divorce or go and marry another person. Having that intention at the moment of contracting marriage brings about nullity of that marriage. The final element is the goal of marriage. Marriage is ordered to the good of the spouses, procreation and education of children. The 1917 Code of Canon Law emphasizes the primary goal of marriage, which is procreation and education of children, and the secondary goal, which is mutual help. But after Second Vatican Council, the Church no longer speaks of goal of marriage in the sense of primary purpose and secondary purpose. Rather, the Church emphasizes that the good of the spouses, procreation, and education of children are interrelated. One is continued in the other, and the other is related to the other. The two go hand in hand. In other words, anyone who enters into marriage with the purpose of procreation, education of children, and the good of the spouses. The good of the spouses emphasizes mutual help, benevolence, support which spouses give to each other. Then procreation emphasizes fecundity, that is bringing children into the world. Education of children emphasizes bringing the children up morally, spiritually, and otherwise. If you have learned something in this video, please share it. May God bless, keep you, protect you now and forever.